Lakaija's channel, Long and Strong.
What's up, everybody?
All right, y'all. So today, our healthy relationship topic is: do you think that it's okay for your partner to have friendships outside of the relationship, especially opposite sex? So, baby, you go first.
You want me to go first? Okay. Uh, I think it's important for a person to have friends outside of a relationship. Some people don't agree with it, but I agree with it. Um, it's up to that person to set the boundaries. If it's the same sex, I don't know what y'all be into out there, but I mean, if it's just mutual friends, you the same sex, you go one way, then I think it's beneficial for you to have same sex friends, because you can vent to them or talk to them about girl stuff, man stuff, whatever the case may be. To have friends of the opposite sex, I don't see nothing wrong with it. You got to trust your partner, I guess, and also trust them to make sure they tell you if that friendship is more than a friendship, I think that you had friends before you met me. Like if it was, me and you communicating, you had friends of the opposite sex before you met me, right? So why would I tell you you can't be friends with them, or I don't like you being friends with them?
Mm-hmm.
I just don't agree with it. So either way, same sex, opposite sex, be friends.
I agree, babe. So, oh, wait, I don't want to forget to ask you this. So, on the internet, there's been a lot of relationships or couples whose like boyfriends are like getting recipes from Cooking with Kaya, and these girls are like snapping out, like, "Are you effing serious?" All this stuff, right? How do you feel if I was watching a dude cook on the internet and I was making that meal for you, and I'm like, "Oh, I got it from Cooking with Gerald." Would you be mad at that, or how would you feel?
I ain't gonna be mad about it. I wouldn't be mad about it. That's a lot of jealousy. That's a whole nother topic. That's a bunch of jealousy and maybe envy, probably.
Mm-hmm. Insecurity.
Yeah, yeah, insecurity. Yeah, I don't know if they're insecure because of what Kaya wears or how Kaya talks. Um, maybe how she looks. It could probably be a whole bunch of different things on why they don't agree with them cooking Kaya meals for
Right.
them.
Exactly. Yeah, I think it's hi and kids. Ain't it? Huda? Hey girl or boy. I can't see the picture. Person, hello. um so yeah, for me to answer that question, I'll start with the insecurity part. Hi Gladys. So yeah, I find it, I'm sure people have been through a lot of traumatic things in like relationships. We are in Arizona and we are in Oklahoma. Hey Ma, thank you for watching. And oh, welcome Gladys. Thank you for watching us today. So today, if you just joined in, we're talking about couples who have friendships outside of the relationship and couples who have opposite sex friends. And how do you feel about your partner having those type of relationships? So for me, I think it's okay for my partner to have opposite sex friends. I don't see nothing wrong with it. I trust my partner, and if I didn't trust my partner, I wouldn't be with my partner. Like that's a big part of having or maintaining a healthy relationship is like you have to be able to trust somebody. If you don't have trust, you don't have nothing, right? If you think your partner is going to be likely to be sleeping around with this friend or whatever the case may be that's inappropriate, then why are you with that person? And I know some people say they are in things for love or whatever, but it's just like love is supposed to be precious, right? So love, you can be in love all you want to, right? But if that love don't come with respect and honesty, trust and loyalty and everything else, you can go find somebody else to be in love with. Like don't waste your time being in a relationship that you always have to question somebody, or they can't be friends with opposite sex people because they might do something. Like I don't have that type of insecurity. And I find it really sad when people do, because it's just like, oh man, now you
You know,
just
I
gotta.
think that the insecurity on that part
Mhm.
probably comes with previous issues or previous issues with that person that you
Mhm.
can't. Now, if you go into a relationship with that issue, you know, uh, y'all better run.
Yeah, work on yourself first before you get in a committed relationship.
Yeah, there's a thing. There's such thing as good jealousy and bad jealousy, in my opinion.
Mhm. I agree. Um, and then if you do get in a relationship and somebody cheats on you, and then you develop that insecurity from that, but you so called forgave them, but now you gotta look over your shoulder, they gotta look over their shoulder every time they out doing something, then that's a problem too, because did you really forgive them, and did they really change? Is the question, right? Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, also opposite sex friends. Yeah, I don't care what gender you're friends with. I think it's healthy, because I mean, you have different perspectives to gain from when you have different types of friends. There are also different types of people who have different types of businesses, so networking there. If you condemn yourself to, I only can have male friends because my girlfriend said so, then how are we networking and trying to grow as a couple? Especially business wise, or whatever the case may be that we got going on for ourselves, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think that it's okay. I don't know. I just don't think that saying you can't have girl friends is feasible. Like, the first of all, it's very controlling. I'm not a controlling person at all. I think that it's important for you to go out and have game nights with your dudes, go drink at the bar, go whatever y'all do. Cause if you all around me all the time, we're gonna smother each other, right? There's not gonna be every time for us to create space to have a time to think on our own. Like, you have to be able to go out and do things without your partner, because that creates, again, other relationships. I just think that's important.
It's very important. I mean, you don't want to be under your partner 24/7.
Right. Yeah, they need to have time to just do things for other people. Because then when they come back to you, it's just like, oh, hey, babe. And then you get to talk about how their day went. You get to talk about what y'all did or what they did. And then it's just like, okay, we both have our separate. You still have to have separate lives when you're in a relationship. If you just make it one whole life, y'all do everything together, y'all have no other friends, that's going to get repetitive and boring at some point. Like, allow your partner to be able to be a bit free. As long as you have trust in them, then what's wrong with them going out with the guys? Why are you calling them every 6 minutes, talk about what you're doing, where you at? You know where they at. If you can't trust them that way, where you got to call them every 10 minutes and wonder what they doing, then what type of relationship are you really in, though,
Right, right.
Yeah. Like, when you go and you be out with your friends, you tell me you out with your friends, and I call, I'm like, oh, my bad, go ahead, kick it with your friends, let me know when you're done. Like, I don't want to be on the phone with you when I know you out kicking it. I don't know. From one, I feel kind of uncomfortable, because I like to talk and stuff, and I'm like, I don't want everybody hear what I'm saying, or want them to hear what we talking about. So no, I'm not gonna stay on the phone with you when you out with your friends.
I'm gonna just tell you, I'm gonna call you back.
Yeah, exactly. But you never get to do that, because I always be like, oh no, go ahead, hit me up later.
True, true.
So yeah. What do y'all think about that though? How y'all think it's okay for your partners to have opposite sex friends? Y'all think it's okay for them to have friends in general, be able to go out and kick it? Do you bug your partner when they're out kicking it? Do you feel abandoned when they out kicking it? Like, how comfortable are you? We want to hear y'all opinions.
If they
And
feel abandoned, that's like separation anxiety or something, huh?
agree, yeah, it is. And that's something you have to discuss with. That's another important topic to discuss with your partner when you first get with them. Like, that's what part of our game is for. So most of you probably don't know, we created a game for dating and new couples, and so discussing something like, oh, I kind of have separation anxiety. So when I'm away from you, it kind of makes me feel sad inside, or whatever the emotion you get, right? And then y'all talk about that, and then you figure out ways to work through it so that it's not always an issue. You know. If you do want to buy the game, though, please make a comment. We do sell them, free shipping if you're in Phoenix, or if you're in, well, yeah, if you're in Phoenix, um,
Or Arizona. I mean, Oklahoma.
specifically where though? You ain't finna be going where.
Out this Lawton area.
Okay, yeah, okay. And then also, yeah, it's called Real Conversations. It's about 125 questions for you to get to know the person you're dating or the person you just started a new relationship with. It helps you guys just understand one another on a deeper level. And we also have an Instagram page. It's dating underscore with underscore a underscore purpose. If you want to reach out to us for a game, we can send them to you that way as well. Anything else, babe?
No, I ain't got nothing else.
All right. Well, if you watched this video, please give us a like. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And then also, if you want to buy a game, let us know. And we're going to see y'all next Friday.
Have a good weekend.
Yes, indeed. I'm pray us out. We thank you for letting us make it through another work week. We hope everybody has had a decent week and that they also have a great weekend and be kind to themselves and others. Amen.
Amen.
Deuces, gooses.
See y'all later.
Quality.